Now, the sad thing about this is if I just kept this sealed, I could have been a millionaire. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Entrepreneur. Welcome to my vlogging channel. And people get really, how should I say this? People get very nostalgic about things that are no longer around. I don't know how many of you have been on the internet and read one of these top 10 or top 50 greatest snacks or things that we used to have that we didn't, and they lament about how we no longer have Squeeze-Its anymore. We no longer have Gak. Silly Putty, which I think is kind of around still, isn't really a thing anymore. Now, most people don't acknowledge that these products were never particularly good, but hey, when it's not there, we miss it. We miss it so much, we are willing to pay up the nose for it. I remember when Twinkies went under, and even though I have not particularly liked Twinkies, I actually have rarely eaten them. They're not very good in my opinion. But I remember buying a few boxes the day they went out of business because it was like, oh, you know what? We're not going to have any more. I might as well enjoy them. I bought like the few boxes that were there and a couple of a 2-pack. I ate the 2-pack. It was like, yeah, this kind of sucks. Decided to sell on eBay, made hundreds of dollars. Well, that's happening with straws. Yeah, straws. McDonald's straws. It's McDonald's straws. The headline right there, well, you probably can't read it because I've got my head covering it, but it says, why McDonald's straws are being auctioned for over $1,000. So here's the article. In 2018, the United Kingdom-based branch of fast food giant McDonald's made a significant commitment to rid its nearly 14,000 restaurants of plastic straws in 2019 while testing non-plastic options in other countries. Similar movements have been gaining traction in the United States, with states like California sort of not really banning plastic straws, and big straw dispensing companies like Starbucks and Shake Shack pledging to get rid of them altogether. Yeah, in fact, it's interesting because I went to In-N-Out Burger a few days ago and filled up a drink, went to get some straws. I couldn't find the straw, so I asked the lady, where's the straws? And she's like, oh, it's on demand. You have to ask for them now, which seemed kind of dumb in my opinion, because, you know, it's like, here's the thing. It's fast food. It's super busy. The employees have better things to do than to hand me straws, because of course I'm going to want the straws. If you put the straws out there, you know, if I don't want it, I won't grab it. That seems on demand to me. But that's how crazy it's getting in California. So, all in all, it's a good move for the environment, though there's a whole lot of single-use plastics other than just straws that need to be addressed with equal fervor. But as paper straws have replaced the 1.8 million iconic red and gold striped McDonald's plastic straws used in the UK annually, fans of the fast food chain's milkshakes have taken to the internet to register their dissatisfaction with the switch. Paper, it seems, doesn't quite live up to the previous plastic drinking implement. We also asked bartenders their thoughts on the paper version, and read their reactions here. Well, we're not going to do that. Suddenly, plastic McDonald's straws are in low supply and high demand, which may be why the Mirror reports that there are at least one eBay user who's attempting to sell a McDonald's straw in its original wrapper for a hefty sum of £1,000, or about $1,118 US. Brilliant, uncirculated, brand new McDonald's straw. This is soon to become the stuff of legend. Imagine you're about 50 years old and you are now telling your grandchildren how you got given plastic straws from McDonald's, and they will look up to you like God. It's amazing what people will write to sell things on eBay. If it seems a little outlandish, the real intent of this stunt may be revealed by additional encouragement to sign the 40,000 signature strong petition asking McDonald's to bring plastic straws back. You know, here's the thing. I wonder if plastic straws are really our biggest problem in the world, but I do agree we use too many of them. So I'm okay with companies at least figuring out ways to reduce that number. I don't think being concerned about the environment and what the plastics are doing is necessarily a bad thing. McDonald's used to have the McBLT, I believe it's what it was called. It was like a sandwich that was sold in styrofoam, and it was like on one side there'd be the meat, and then the other side there'd be like the lettuce, the tomatoes, and the bun. Basically, you'd assemble your own sandwich. And it came in a styrofoam case. And the item was popular, it was loved, but once the concerns about styrofoam and the environment came out, then McDonald's switched gears, and you know what? I haven't missed the sandwich all that much. I don't think I would miss the straws all that much. It's a straw. If paper ones are better and will do less damage to the environment, then okay, we'll do it. But this sort of thing is just really crazy. So, postmarks the news also found another seller offering a 37-pack of straws, and the actual bids, hit about 520 pounds, about $663 as of last Friday. Since then, the Daily Mail has found single straws with asking prices from 99 pounds to 5,000 pounds. If McDonald's Japan founder Den Fujita is to be believed, there may be some deep instinctual reason for all this anti-plastic backlash. In a book on business strategies, Fujita suggested that the design of McDonald's straws is meant to mimic, I'm not going to say that word here, when used with a milkshake. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Search your feelings and decide the veracity of the one for yourself. Perhaps more importantly, I want to know if the new straws still up your... Well, anyway, there's a straw. I've obviously got a straw there. They're not exactly in low supply in America yet, but maybe they will be. So maybe next time I go to McDonald's, because they still have their straws out, I should just grab a couple extra straws just to see what happens. I mean, I do still have a few packets of Szechuan sauce. This isn't the Mulan branded one. I'd love it if it was the Mulan branded one, but there's the Szechuan sauce. I have about 8 packs of that. I used to have 15, but I've slowly been selling them on eBay. I sell them for about $10 to $15 each, you know, pretty cheap. But considering they were free, you know, it's a good little money. So yeah, you might want to actually get some McDonald's straws and hold on for eBay. Who knows? And if they end up not being worth much, well, then use them. Straws are always fun. Anyway, that's all we're going to talk about in today's vlog. What about you? Is this crazy to you? Do you think of McDonald's straws as collectibles? What do you think of the whole plastic banning thing? I'd love to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly. Also, check out the GetUpside app below. It's free, but you will get cash back on every gas purchase. Definitely helpful with the rising gas costs. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.